Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I was gonna do the epic Takeratomi tournament that we've been waiting for, to see which Takeratomi Bay out of the 4 that I own is the best. But I decided to hold off on that video, just to keep you guys in suspense for a little bit longer, because why not? This will be coming soon. I have no idea when. School's been, I gotta do my schoolwork first before I can do anything. Ow, I just cracked my knuckles and that kind of hurt me a little. I don't know why. But yeah, I gotta do school, so don't know when I can upload again. But today we will be doing, instead of that tournament, we'll be doing a longer tournament, because I want to get this one out of the way, because what can I say, I like tournaments. This tournament will be our Hasbro Tournament. And this tournament, it's gonna be all 8 of these Hasbro bays against each other to see which of my Hasbro Bay is the best. My bet is Spriggan, but it is stock. So if it's by stock, then I think Dragon might have a chance, because the frame for Spriggan kind of sucks. But you never know. You can never know with these Beyblades. So let's get started with introducing every Bay individually. So first up, we have Sword Valtryek Blitz Power H. You guys know this combo already. You know all my combos, actually, except for the new ones that I've been getting. Yeah, when I first got this bay, it was damaged right out the box, so it has tape, and that's helping it with burst resistance. So this bay is probably not going to burst in the midst of battle, but will it have enough attack power to be able to knock its opponent out, because its stamina is subpar. Who knows? Next up, we have Glyph Dragon Sting Charge H. A great stamina combo, and best of all, it's actually really good for attack as well, because since it's a right spinning bay, it has amazing smash attacks. As you can see, you can hit right here and just smash the opponent. This bay is just one of my favorite bays. I know in Takeratomi, Glyph is probably one of the worst layer bases for Dragon, but for Hasbro, I think it's not too bad. Finally, for our Hypersphere base, we have Air Knight 8 Dash Valor H. This is obviously Air Knight's recolor. This is Air Knight K5, a green recolor, not too shabby. I love the metal, well, not the metal thing, the centerpiece, whatever it's called. What's it called? The chip? It's not a chip. It's the core, I think. Whatever it's called, it's really cool, very awesome. The parts are very stamina-like, and Valor is one of the best stamina drivers in the game. This is truly an incredible combo. Cannot wait to see how it performs in battle. Now, with all the Hypersphere base out of the way, we have our Slingshot base. And let's start with Stone X Quetzalcoatl. Or for you Takeratomi users, this would be Quad Quetzalcoatl, or whatever it's called. It's Quad Quetzalcoatl. I think that's what it's called. But Quad Stone is what this one's called. So this one's Stone Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is one of our newest bays, along with Engard, and its parts are Stone X Quetzalcoatl 7 XL S standing for Slingshot, so it has a Slingshot mode. Pretty cool. My thoughts on this bay: this is actually a dual layer bay, or I think it's a dual layer or god layer. It's one of those two. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a dual layer though. If you don't know anything, that's from the first series or the second series. Beyblade Burst or Beyblade Burst God/Evolution. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you see my stadium. Not entirely sure yet. I need to look more into it, but yeah, it's very small compared to the rest of my bays, but not too shabby of a bay, honestly. Not too bad at all. Next up, for the second bay we unboxed last video, we have Engard, Orb Engard, I think it's called, Outer Quest S. Of course, if you have the Takeratomi version, this bay is very notorious for being bad because of the quest driver, though its parts, except for the quest, are outstandingly good. For Hasbro though, I think this combo in stock is already pretty good. Mine is not the best with burst resistance, but it is pretty powerful. It can pack such a big punch for a defense type. So yeah, this is I did mention the part, which is Orb Endguard or Endguard E4 Outer Quest. Here is the QR code. I do not believe I showed it in our unboxing. I would probably show a picture of it so you know, but here it is. Just give you guys a sec to take it out, and I need to do this one too. I have not scanned these guys into my game yet. I will do that soon, and I probably will do that on video because that will be the first time I scan one of my Beyblades into the game, because I don't. This is my first pack, my first Hasbro pack that I've gotten since I started. So next up, starting with our OG3, we're gonna start with Air Knight. 12 expand 12 expand eternal. And quite an outstanding stamina combo. Of course, in my Hypersphere Stadium, it's not as good as it should be, but when and if I do get a better stadium, you know, I think this will be one of the best combos that we have, because Eternal is just incredible. Like, come on, free spin, just great. Like, come on, really nothing bad about it. Next up, we have Turbo Achilles 00 Dimension S. Although it does struggle with a bit of burst resistance, its attack power is nothing to scoff at. This is truly a powerhouse when it comes to attack, and I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it to the final. Like, this bay, it's awesome. Once I saw like this bay and Union were the two to get me hooked on Achilles in the first place, so you know, that's pretty awesome. And finally, we have Turbo Sprising Zero Wall Zeta S. My favorite out of all of these, because it's Sprising. Like, you can't beat Sprising slash Spriggan. Just my favorite Beyblade to ever. It's just my favorite other than Valkyrie, obviously. But yeah, this combo is pretty good, but that wall frame defeats it all. So maybe that could be the decider in the battles we have against it. But it is the only bay that is left spin because of, you know, dual rotation. I was gonna get Guys Fafnir, but of course you saw I got these two guys because I wanted a defense type. They don't have a defense type yet. But yeah, I guess we're gonna find out if, you know, this is actually, if, you know, this is a good combo with the wall frame. And who knows, maybe that left spin could help out. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the stadium. I'm gonna get, you know, move my camera so I can, you know, actually shoot on the floor, because that's where I record, getting down to the floor. So yeah, let me just move my camera and we'll get started. So we are here at the stadium on the floor, which this actually just took me 2 seconds to get here. So yeah, let's just get right into the battle. I guess since Orb was the last one to be picked up, I guess he'll be in the first round. No, this is how I'm gonna do it. This is a smarter way to do it. These two against each other because they were in a dual pack. These two against each other because, you know, they're both Air Knights. You know, that'd be an awesome fight. We're gonna do Sprising versus Valtriac because, you know, anime rivals. You just can't beat that. It's pretty awesome. I was gonna do main character, but you know, it's not as cool, I guess. And then we're gonna have Achilles versus Dragon because they're both red and they're the last ones left. So yeah, I'm gonna put my other base out here, so you know, right there. I have my base over here, and I left my launchers over there. Come on, trying to reach over. Got one launcher. Got the second one. Awesome. So let's get right into this battle. I gotta clean up my stadium sometimes. I always forget to do that. So yeah, we're gonna start with these two. We're gonna start Endguard in battle ring mode, and same goes for Quetzalcoatl. Silence in seconds. Now sometimes, you know, if that happens, I won't count it because it's like a snipe shot, but it was against the opposing bay, and honestly that was pretty epic, so you know, I gotta count that. Like, I'm sorry. Also, bursts do count as 1 point in this tournament. It'll be the first to 2 points. don't worry, Vanguard did not hit me. He kind of just went by my side and curved around me, which is pretty epic. But yeah, these bays both suffer from the same problem of burst resistance. It's really unfortunate. Come on, I want Vanguard to win this fight. I mean, obviously, oh, never mind. That was such a suppressant right there. Did you see that? Kind of just went Quetzalcoatl, he just made him lean and then he just went push, burst. Awesome. Quetzalcoatl and these two are both fun bays. Also, I don't like this base is so much fun. Like, he just bounces around. When he climbs the walls, it's so much fun. He's not doing it right now, but like I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it. It's gonna be awesome. Come on. That, see? Just climbs the walls. Quetzalcoatl, Vanguard, it's so much fun. It lost, but it's so much fun. So that is our first round. Vanguard is our loser. So now we're gonna do the Battle of the Knights. Which Air Knight is truly better? My bets are on the Hypersphere Air Knight because the Hypersphere driver can shoot. And also it's not frame. But Air Knight, the Hypersphere Air Knight does actually have a problem with burst resistance. Will that cause its downfall? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, you guys probably know if you just, skip ahead in the video. But, what fun is that? You guys want to hear my awesome commentary? And there we go. Air Knight, Hypersphere Air Knight took the win. Now, you guys want to hear this awesome commentary? I bet you do. It's like the only reason to film my videos. That does not count. There was no contact. If you saw, that was actually surprising. Air Knight just went into the pocket and it burst itself. I was going to say bursted, but bursted is not a word, as I learned from watching Left Burst, because, Left Burst is my favorite base. That was a hard piece of contact right there. The problem is these two are both stamina types, so, any hard piece of contact may not do anything, but that was actually really smart of this Air Knight right here. Of Slingshot Air Knight, he just kind of hit him, just dodged around, just let him tilt until he ran out of spin because of scraping and stuff. Not too bad, so it's tied. Guess these Air Knights are good against each other. That was awesome. So Blue Air Knight, aka Slingshot Air Knight, does take the win because of that awesomeness that was, that epic move. He just kind of went up here, just hit him, went up here, hit him some more, took a bunch of damage, and just waited until he burst. That was awesome. I told you Slingshot Air Knight was going to win this, so Slingshot Air Knight is moving on to our next round. Next up, the Rivals Battle. I believe Sprising is in, is it in left spin? Yeah, it's in left spin. Right now, we're going to put it in left spin defense mode, and Valkyrie doesn't have emoji. I don't know who I want to win this. I love both of them. This is awesome. Let's see who's gonna take this. It's probably gonna be Surprising, but they are spin students, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But no, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna switch them to right rotation now because I believe right rotation defense mode without the wall frame is probably the best mode for Surprising. But we're doing stock, so I'm gonna keep the frames on. So once again, we're gonna launch Sword first because it's Hypersphere. Surprising just allowed a lot of spin from that, but it doesn't matter because he has no spin to take down Sword. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Surprising won the last battle, so, point goes to Surprising, and Surprising is the winner. Finally, our last, we gotta get at least one Hypersphere in here. Look at this, all the Hyperspheres are gone. It's really sad. Sorry, I have to look over my camera. My camera's like above my eye line, so I have to kind of stand to reach. There we go. I'm able to see it, so there you go. Which, yeah, hopefully Glyph can win. My bets are on Glyph, but like, it is Achilles. Achilles is pretty tough. Shoot. That was kind of a snipe, but like, yeah. You know, I'm gonna start taking alternate launches between these guys. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna start alternating launches with Glyph. So first we did launch Glyph first. So now we're gonna start launching Achilles almost first actually. We're gonna launch Achilles first this time around. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's see if this will do anything. If you hope with the win. Come on, Glyph, be the only hyper sphere bay. You're the only bay left. Come on. He's gonna take this. He's gonna take this win. Yep, there we go. No damage too. Whereas Achilles took a bunch of damage. So Glyph, come on. It's your last chance. Go to. Come on, I believe in you. Glyph, come on. Don't disappoint me. Come on, don't disappoint me. No, you're gonna disappoint me. No, Glyph. Ah, that is so disappointing. That is so disappointing. I guess Achilles is better than Glyph depending on who launches first. Sorry, Glyph, you're out of the arena of this tournament. So our Hyper Sphere Bays and Vanguard are out of this tournament. And I guess we'll arrange them like this. Quetzalcoatl versus Air Knight. I don't expect Quetzalcoatl to make it, but then again, it was up against Vanguard, so you know, it's not surprising. Then we have Spryzen versus Achilles. This battle did go down in the anime, but you know, it wasn't this Achilles, it was the Achilles. Before the Achilles, you know, broke to 5. No, sorry for spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched it, but why would you be here if you haven't watched it? Like, come on, I'm a Bay channel. Like, you should have watched some Beyblade. Okay, so we're gonna start with the stamina type. That burst was kind of funny, not gonna lie. You saw that burst, like he just hit a bunch, and then suddenly he just went without any contact. He's burst on the stage, and that was really fun. That was pretty funny, honestly. So yeah, let's try this again. Air Knight launch first. Let's go. Come on, Quetzalcoatl. You got this. Be the single layer Flash Evolution Bay to make it out here. Come on, not single layer, dual layer. Come on, be the tiny Bay. You're the underdog of this. You're the dark horse, basically. No, he burst. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I'm not surprised. So the score is 2-0, and Quetzalcoatl is now out, unfortunately. So goodbye, Quetzalcoatl. Oh, but Air Knight did almost burst. Maybe Quetzalcoatl did stand a chance, but didn't make it, I guess. So there we go. Now, Achilles versus Spryzen. We're gonna keep Spryzen in defense mode. We're gonna have Achilles in normal mode. Almost fell. Shoot. Oh crap. I do believe Dimension. Oh my goodness. I do believe Dimension. Oh wow, look at that. All Turbo Wings active, and watch this. He would have burst too. Anyway, as I was just saying, I could not get my words out because these bays were destroying each other. But yeah, as I was saying, since both of these are balance types, I do believe that Achilles has more stamina because, you know, it has Dimension, and Dimension has some, it's not have, you know, amazing stamina, but it's better than Zeta, definitely. Wait, we're gonna launch, we will alternate launches. I did start with Achilles first because of the Dimension thing. You know, now we're gonna go with almost a stadium out for Spryzen, just several times right there. Crazy attacks by both bays. It's coming out to life after death, and we know who's gonna win this when it comes to life after death. It's not even, it's obvious. Though he did almost burst again because, you know, my Achilles doesn't have that good of burst resistance, which is really sad because I really like Achilles. So now Achilles will be launched first. Let's see if his burst stoppers help him this time. If Achilles can dodge all of Spryzen's attacks, he has a chance of winning this whole thing. Let's just see who can take it. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that burst, actually. I thought Achilles was going to survive and Spryzen was going to run out of stamina, but no. Achilles does unfortunately lose, and Spryzen makes it to the next round. So now, come on. I knew these two. These two bases are definitely my top tiers. And so we have Aeronite versus Spryzen. Both with the 2 framed bays. Aeronite launches first because it is. Let's see which frame is worse. Because both have frames, you know. Let's just see which frame does end up being the downside. And it looks like the expand frame did not help Aeronite enough. We're gonna actually switch this guy to left spin. This is also a 3-point battle, and we will count burst as 2 points now. Because, you know, you gotta make it interesting, you know. You can't just have the same rules every game, every video. You gotta spice things up in life, you know. So now he's left spin. We're gonna put him in left spin attack mode with the Quake driver. So yeah, let's go. Shoot. Let's see if Spryzen can survive now. Hopefully he can. I can't wait to do my Keratomi tournament, but I want 8 bays. And I don't know when I'm gonna get another one. So you know. We'll just see. We will just see what happens, you know. Since they are spin stealing from each other, we're gonna see which baby has the most life after death. And it appears that Aeronite does have the most life after death. The score is 1-1. We're gonna switch Spryzen back to the mode that it was on, right spin. But we're gonna keep the attack driver because, like I said, spice things up. Want to try to use as much of Spryzen's power as we can. Shoot, although I believe defense is better. Also, if you're wondering why the expand frame hasn't fallen off, because you know that's like that is not a burst. That was a spin finish. I was gonna say I was gonna count it as a burst just for the heck of it, but I put little tape pieces right here so the expand frame doesn't come off. But like that was he just waited for him to run out of spin, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm dead. Just leave me alone. And he's like, die. He just killed him again. It's crazy. Just, you know, that's what I love about it. So the score is 2-2. Let's see if we're gonna keep the same notes. Let's see if Spryzen can either burst or just spin finish. Ooh, that was kind of, you know, flash shoot. If you don't know what a flash shoot is, that's a move that Vault uses in the anime, where he just goes on the edges, goes around really fast. That was kind of that move, but it was more of the frame scraping. Kind of just went flash shoot when he's kind of went for the attack, but it's a stamina type. It shouldn't attack. But anyways, we have Spryzen as our glorious victor. He took the victory like a champ. What can I say? It is Spryzen after all. Nothing can beat this guy. So here is our tier list. First up, we have Vanguard in F tier. And our second F tier bay would probably be Sword. I think both these are equally bad. The one that's worse burst resistance, so that's why he's higher. Then in probably D tier, we'd probably, you know, put up these two guys, since, you know, they didn't make it. They were lost in there. And then I'd say he's also in here. Actually, I'm gonna, yeah, so this is F. This is gonna be between D, B. It's gonna be D. It's gonna be actually B tier. So we're gonna skip, you know, other letters because why not? I'd say these two guys are basically my A tier Beyblades. Him higher, obviously, and then he is our S tier Beyblade. Actually, no, so it's C, B, A, S. No F, no D, no F yet. Don't worry, that will come soon. Once we get more base and, you know, we can organize these better. And obviously, of course, we have our infinite S tier Beyblade right now. But yeah, they weren't in the tournament, so they don't count. But yeah, this is our tier list. Now this is pretty awesome. 8 Hasbro, it's actually awesome. We have 12 bays in total now. Hopefully we can get more. I don't know when I'm gonna get more. You know, if a friend of mine, you know, gives me one, that'd be awesome. But like, that's not gonna happen. I'll probably, you know, have to buy my own at some point. But you know, you never know. Never know. Hopefully we'll get some soon. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you for stopping on by for this lovely, as you guys can tell, tournament. And you know, remember to like, subscribe as always, share this around, get your friends to subscribe too, so we can reach that 100, and maybe someday in you know 10 years we'll reach 1,000, so that I can get monetized and we can get more Beyblades. But by then, you know, it's gonna be Beyblade whatever after Burst. But you know, once again, thank you guys for stopping by. Like, subscribe, share, and Bayverst out. Thanks again.